This is our spotlight on the Echo Go hydrogen water bottle. So a lot of you may have seen this in the office and seen us drinking it or heard us talking about it. So what actually is this water bottle? So what it does, you actually fill this bottle up, just like a regular bottle of water. You fill this bottle up, we add water into it, close, tighten the cap, and then you press this little button here. So what happens is if you press it once, it runs for 5 minutes. If you press it twice, it runs for 10 minutes. So I'm going to press it twice, and then you can see that that starts the bubble in there. So what's that actually doing? So there's two cathodes in the bottom of that. One's positive, one's negative. What it's doing is it's charging the water and putting a charge in there. That splits the molecule. So what is water? Water is H2O. So there's already hydrogen in it. So what this is doing is it's adding more hydrogen to the water. So it's diluting the hydrogen gas in the water. And when you run it for 10 minutes, that puts 4.5 parts hydrogen into the water. So you're now not just drinking H2O, you're drinking H2O plus H2. So what does hydrogen do in our body? Hydrogen actually feeds our good gut bacteria inside our digestive tract. So by drinking hydrogen enriched water, you are actually giving the proper nutrition and the proper parts to your good gut bacteria. So it says this heals and helps with a whole range of things. So by feeding the good bacteria and helping your digestive tract, what is that going to do? It's going to help you digest food better. It's going to help ease upset stomach. It's going to help ease gas, bloating, diarrhea, constipation by allowing your digestive tract to function the way that it is. So how does our digestive tract work? You picture your digestive tract as a conveyor belt. So you put one thing at the front of the conveyor belt and then it runs through. A good example I like to use is Henry Ford. Henry Ford wasn't known for creating Ford motors. He was known for inventing the conveyor belt. So what did they do at Ford? So they put some parts on at the beginning of the conveyor belt and it would go through, and at each part of the assembly line, it would actually, you put wheels on, you put doors on, and as the vehicle moved through and different workers put on different parts, at the end of the conveyor belt comes the finished product. Now, what would happen if at the beginning of the conveyor belt, he just turned the speed up a little bit? So everything went through. You would get a vehicle that would come through that is not put together right, because now you're trying to rush it and trying to get through it, and you can't get the components and the parts attached to it the right way. So it comes through and it's not right. What happens if you slow down the conveyor belt and now it's moving through slower? It's not going to be as effective. It's still going to work its way through, but it's not going to be the correct way. But if you get that conveyor belt to function correctly, all of these different processes work out and you get a good finished product. Well, why am I using this analogy? Conveyor belt is just like your digestive tract. If you speed it up a little bit, you're going to get diarrhea. If you slow it down, you're going to get constipated. So what this hydrogen does when it goes in there is it actually helps regulate your digestive tract. And then you think of things like pain, inflammation, your immunity, your skin changes. All these different components have to do with your digestive tract. So if your digestive tract is functioning the proper way at the proper speed, all of these other components start to work. So things like going to the bathroom, different stuff like that, that will all work better. But also, there's so much inflammation that lives within your digestive tract. If your system is not functioning correctly, it's making more inflammation. So what happens if you have a bad knee and that knee is inflamed, but your system is already filled with inflammation? There's nowhere else to put it. Your body can't regulate that inflammatory response the right way. And it doesn't matter if you take all these different anti-inflammatory things, people take turmeric and all these different things to try to help with inflammation, it really won't help because your system's already overloaded with that. So by taking in this hydrogen and helping regulate that, it's going to help get rid of the inflammation in your digestive tract. So now when you get inflammation in other places, that could be your back, it could be your neck, it could be a shoulder, it could be an elbow, it could be a knee. Your body now can help regulate that and decrease your pain. So when people say, we drink this hydrogen water and it helps with our pain, that's why. Same thing with things like brain fog. Brain fog is a big one. You wake up, you don't feel rested, you didn't sleep well. This will help clear the brain fog because it's helping your system and it's going to help your body be able to work these processes better. Your immune system. Are you a person that's sick all the time? 70% of your immune system lives within your gut. We've probably all heard this before. Probiotics. You should take probiotics. We should do that because you want to help the good bacteria. Here's a natural way to help your immunity and your immune system without taking probiotics. You're actually going to help feed the good bacteria that you have. It's going to help fight off the bad bacteria that you don't want. The good will fight off the bad, and it's going to help everything feel a lot better.
Our bodies need hydrogen, but in order to get the same amount of hydrogen in regular water as the EcoGo Plus, you would need to drink 18 times more water. And in fact, you can drink water all day, every day, and not see the same benefits as hydrogen water. Why? Because the water in this bottle is H2O plus H2, hydrogen gas, millions of molecules of it suspended in the water. The hydrogen gas in this water gives you more energy. You can recover faster and you can go further in your workouts. The gas that captures free radicals in your body is what reduces inflammation and clears brain fog. It's amazing.
So I'll tell you my experience with this hydrogen water bottle. When I first saw it, I probably saw it last year at some time, and I saw it advertised online, and I thought, what are they going to come out with next? I thought it was a joke. You're going to drink hydrogen? How does that even work? But I started to dig into it and I started to do more research. We've watched it on a few podcasts, seen it on a couple different things. And then I finally thought, you know what? I'm gonna make the jump and I'm gonna do this. I purchased this bottle. It was $250. I didn't even tell my wife. I didn't tell her. I thought she was gonna kill me. I got it. I said, I got this cool water bottle that, lights up and it starts bubbling. It puts hydrogen in there. And I started off. Within 3 days, I noticed I was eating and not getting upset in my stomach. I was eating the way that I did back in college. And I thought, man, usually when I'm eating, I start getting bloated. Something starts upsetting me. But from doing this for just 3 days, I already started feeling the difference. I started going to the bathroom better. That was probably one of the biggest things I could see. I always had issues going to the bathroom. I noticed that this made me regular. Every single morning before I left my house, I was going to the bathroom. And it was, guys will laugh at this, girls might roll your eyes, but it's a kind of bathroom when you go to the bathroom, like your belt fits better. And it's like you really felt like you kind of emptied everything out. It was fantastic. So then I start telling my wife about it. I start saying, I think you should start drinking it as well. My wife is the type of person that, she wouldn't go to the bathroom some days for 3-4 days. That's not good. You should be going to the bathroom every day. She always hates when I talk about this and talk about that, but this is healthcare and this is what we live to do. But my wife started drinking one of these in the morning, just drinking one. And she is now regular every day. She goes to the bathroom every single day. So that really helped. I had a friend who was on 3 different types of heartburn medication. He got one of these, started drinking this. He's no longer on his heartburn medication. He doesn't get heartburn anymore because it helped regulate everything in his digestive tract, calm down the acid in his stomach, and now he's actually digesting food the way that it should. I know the other doctors then got one. Dr. Brandon, Dr. TJ got one. They started drinking it. They started feeling more energy, sleeping better, less brain fog, helped going to the bathroom. It helped with bloating and gas and things like that. So this is one of the things, I know they're not cheap, but it was never our interest to look to try to sell these. But if we didn't share this information with our patients, we have people coming in every day that they're in pain and they have things going on. But then they're going home after they leave here. They feel great. They feel they got adjusted. They go home and they're eating stuff. and drinking some things that might be upsetting their digestive tract and causing more inflammation. Well, then that more inflammation is going to lead to more problems. You're literally putting more inflammation in your body by doing that. But this is something that could counteract that inflammation and help heal you literally from the inside out. So if you want more information on it, just ask one of the doctors. All of us drink them, all of us use them. We absolutely love them. We have them for sale here in the office. So you get them either when you check out or check in, they're here. But if you have any more questions on it and how these things work, just ask us. You know, there's nothing else that you need to add to this. It literally comes with a charger. It runs like this. You can see the little timer there that it's almost done. When it's done, open it up and drink it. It does not change the flavor. It's not carbonated. It just tastes like regular water because hydrogen is already in water. So it doesn't change the flavor. It doesn't change the quality. You want to put filtered water in it. So filtered water, bottles water, Brita water filter, water out of your fridge, something that passes through a filter. You just don't want to put regular tap water in here. So it'll last. There's a 5-year warranty on them. The company is really good. Any issues, they'll replace it. But you don't have to add anything to this. You don't have to do anything. You clean it by taking the base off and clean this every few weeks. It's great. It's literally a single purchase. So think about how much money you're spending on anti-inflammatories or probiotics, or trying to eat yogurt, trying to make yourself regular, all these different things that you spend throughout the year. One purchase could help solve that. So I'm gonna actually open this up. I'll try to hold it by my mic and you can hear it. That's what it does. So it pops and then it's ready to drink. I drink it right out of the bottle just like that. You could pour it into a mug and take it with you. It'll stay hydrogenated for up to 3 hours. But when I tell you life-changing, there's not many things that I have done over the years that is actually life-changing. This is something I will not leave my house without this. I bring this with me to work every single day. I take this with me anywhere that I go. I don't take it out with me to eat, like if we go out to eat, but as soon as I get home, I'm drinking 1 or 2 of these after I eat my meal. That's when I like to drink it. I like to drink probably about 6 a day. So 3 bottles of water will fill this up 6 times. Well, 1 bottle will fill this up twice. It's 10 ounces. It'll fill it up twice. So minimum, I try to drink 6 of them a day. That's what I've noticed has made me feel the best. I drink water throughout the day anyway, so it's not really that hard. Some days I'm over, but I really try to get at least 6 in. But yeah, if you have any questions, just ask us.